Okay, well it's just gone 6 o'clock on Thursday 27th of April. I've got tomorrow off, Friday is holiday. I've come down here thinking I'll get ahead of the pack, but no, it's absolutely rammed. Everyone I think has had the same idea. You know, going to fish the bank holiday weekend, have a long session. I've not, I've got one night, possibly two. But it doesn't matter that it's rammed because I've got the swim I wanted actually, really, which is this swim on the large island. Fishing out there to spots where I had those two mid-20s a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I just had to rush to get my house up and all my stuff in because of the rain, and we've also got this horrible drizzle that carries on the wind and saturates everything. So yeah, I've just finished setting up. Got my rods wrapped at my favourite distance, 25 wraps. So yeah, they're going to be going out there with the standard half a dozen spots of hemp pellet swing. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for. I hope there's a little break in the rain. Not that it's that heavy, but yeah, if it eases off a little bit, then I'm going to get them out there. Quite confident, I think. Perhaps not during the night, but early morning, like those two fish that I had a couple of weeks ago from here. Yeah, that'd be nice to repeat that. Hopefully a little bit bigger. Yeah, right, I shall catch up with you a bit later. Just gone 5:30 now. Been up since about 4:30. Heard fish, but unfortunately not in front of me. Yeah, all I've had is a couple of bleeps on the left-hand rod during the night. So I'm deliberating now whether to stay, do a second night, or get it off at lunchtime and come back Saturday or something. Still got a good few hours yet, you know, 6 hours or so before I have to make up my mind, really. And those fish that I had a couple of weeks ago came, you know, around about this time, so yeah, I've still got hope. Had to walk it along the bank there to get it to not go in those snags to the right. Now I've got to stop it going the other way. Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Unbelievable. Right at the net. Right at the net. Oh God. Well, that's settled it. I can't go home now. Got to catch one to make up for that. Almost had it. Almost had it. I reckon it was a mid-20, something like that. 20. It wasn't a 30. It wasn't a big girl, thankfully. So yeah, I'll get over it eventually. Yeah, I'm staying. I'm staying. Can't go home, just having lost one. Need to make up for it. I need to get that. I need to get a fish on the bank. Just gave a little flick of its head, and that was it. Did the hard bit. Got it away from the snags on the right there. Kept it from going down the left-hand margin. The snags there. Oh dear, I didn't bully it either. Oh dear. Right. Okay, well, put it back out there. Same spot. Yeah. Kind of encouraging. If, you know, what to take. But yeah, let's just hope that's not the only one. Hey, we have sunshine. Just gone 12 o'clock. Okay, it's just gone 5 now. I think I'm going to give it another hour, then pull them in, rebait, put them out in the same spots, and probably about 3 or 4 spots over each one, and then wait for the night to come. Okay, well that's a few spots around each newly cast hook bait. It's calmed off nicely now. We're going to have a clear night, I think. The sun's just dipping below the horizon. Let's see what the night brings. It's got some snags. Just come up to 2:30. That's because I picked up the wrong rod in my half sleep. So fish just had a little bit more time. I'm fishing a fair way off the island though. 25 wraps isn't up tight to it. I've walked up and down the bank to try and get an angle on it, but nothing. I'm not feeling anything on the end, so I think it's stumped me in the whatever snags are out there. I mean, there's nothing showing off the surface out there, so I don't know what it is out there. I'm going to give it, so I've just put it back on the rest. I'm just going to give it 10-15 minutes. See if there's any bleeps. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, that's good news. Right, I'm going to go back out and have another go. No joy there. Still solid. Just wait for a bit longer. Need more than just a bleep really, if it's going to move. A nice big drop back. Or that could be the fish just shedding the hook and dumping me. Well, work that one out then, because I left it. This is nearly, yeah, it's gone an hour now since I had the take, and the bleeps stopped about, well, I had a couple of bleeps, but that's nothing for about a good half hour. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to pull for a break. So I did that, and everything come back. Everything. All I've lost is my bead of my heli. Yeah, slipped off as it would. But the hook's not bent out, still sharp, there's nothing attached to it. Mad. I've put the right one back out again, as soon as I struck that to start with. Oh dear, it's one of those sessions, isn't it? One to forget. Could salvage something. I mean, the fish are crashing, and I've seen the light go on, so I think they're having it out there. So I think I'm gonna change this hook rig anyway. The hook is perfect. That's mad. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna stick a new bait on and get it back out there. Half 6 now. It's looking increasingly like one of those sessions you just want to forget. I'm not going to be hanging around this morning. I've got to get home. So I'm going to be off about 10:30. Pretty much as soon as my gear's dried out, I think. Gonna let that sun come up and dry it off. Hoping the sun comes out. A little bit of cloud up there. Yeah. I think that was it. That was the feeding spell last night. So I had a few fish crashing, and I think someone else definitely caught. So we'll see. 3 or 4 hours for that. One of those rods to go off. Try and save the day. Right now I've got coots hovering over my spots. Perfect. Okay, it's come up 9 o'clock now. Everything's drying off. although the sun's not out, so it's going to take a little while. But yeah, going to be up about 10:30 and then just forget all about this. The good thing is that I can come back again this weekend. So yeah, if I was going to have to wait another week before coming down, I'd be more despondent than I am. Right, I'll check in with you before I go. Well, that's carp fishing for you. Sometimes it gives you a kick in the teeth, but I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back here again. Yeah. I'm only going to fish one out there though, I think. I'm going to fish one out there, and I'll either fish one out towards the corner of that island there, or there's a nice gravel hump out there about 50 yards, if that, and I might try fishing one there, because when I was sat here the other day, you know, there was the odd roll across that mound, so yeah, right, okay, well, we'll do an update in a bit. The right hand rod has gone on the spot at 25 wraps, and the left hand one has gone out at 30 wraps in the silt off of the gravel plateau that surrounds the island. The silt actually probably goes up a bit further to the island than that, but 30 wraps, comfortable cast for me when it comes to spotting. So yeah, it's close enough, I think. You do see the fish when you're particularly in that swim over there and in here. You see the fish jumping up the side of the island there. Yeah, they're not going to be too far away if they hug the island a little bit. So yeah, it's turned into a beautiful evening. It's gone flat calm out there. But slightly worrying that there's no fish showing at all anywhere. And speaking to the guys across the point there, they said the same, so we'll see. At the moment I'm only doing the one night and going home at some point tomorrow, probably later, you know, late afternoon, early evening. But although I've got work on Wednesday, I mean, if things get desperate, then I could end up doing a sneaky second night and just going to work in the morning on Wednesday. But we'll see how we get on, eh? It is a bit of a stretch for an old boy like me to be getting up and going to work. Yeah. Right, okay. I shall let you know if anything occurs. Let me just get one in the net. Finally. Nope. Come on, you must be exhausted. I am. This fish has got so much strength. Come on, mate, you must have had enough now. Get out there. Come on. Yes! Oh! You? Oh, what a fight! What a fight! Well, that hadn't been out 3/4 of an hour. Oh, so glad to get this one on the bank. Don't care about the weight. £24.5. £24.5 of beautiful carp. Oh my. Look at that dorsal up, eh? Spiky old dorsal you got there. Trim this mouth in a minute. Well done. This, I think, is the order of the day. Let's sort that out, get that leech off. Okay. I'm happy, relaxed, careful now. Yeah, I can chill. I've had one, I've got one on the bank, I've not lost it. Yeah. I've put a few more spots out there because that take came so quick. And, I nailed the cast and I nailed the spot in as well. So I reckon we can be on for another. That would. Yeah. Well chuffed. Yeah, I can put that behind me. There's a previous session in here. Right, okay. It's 7:08 now. I'll sort myself out and spot it out. Yeah. Sun setting. Dark in about an hour, I reckon. Yeah, I'll let you know if anything else happens. It's kind of 10 o'clock now. Get into open water again. Looking for those snags. Yes. I think you're a bit smaller than the other one. 21. You're going to behave. Nearly done. Look at that dorsal up. He's not happy with me. Come on, get back now. Go on, off you go. I feel like I've evened the score a little bit. Yeah. And that was about 9:45. That one went off. Yeah, didn't fight as much as the other one. Quite glad of that, really. Glad to get it in the net quite quickly, relatively. Yeah. I've put it back out there, but it's very hard to make out the tree line. I think I've got the bait pretty much on the spot, but I'm not putting any spots out. Probably leave it till first light. Right, well, I was just about to get my head down, and now I will, and who knows, I may see you again in the night. Morning. So just gone 6 o'clock now. Been up since 4:30. Starts to get light now, about that time. Yeah. Pretty quiet night. No bleeps really, I think. A bleep, perhaps. Don't know, half asleep. Might have imagined it. But, yeah. That recast of that left-hand rod was pretty on the mark out there. So no need to redo that this morning. Time with the idea of putting some more bait out, but not quite yet. Probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock. Nothing has happened. Surprised nothing on the right hand rod. But, I suppose that spot has been fished a bit. I'm guessing whoever, well, I know people dropped in here after me on Saturday. And that would have been a spot they fished, I'm sure. Not going to do the second night now. I was thinking about it. I think it was a bit ambitious anyway, even if then, you know, desperate times require desperate measures. But you know, get all my wet gear back to the car, and I wouldn't do it in one trip. On a Wednesday morning with work. Yeah, probably never going to be on. but thankfully I don't have that problem now. So yeah, just be nice to perhaps get another one, being greedy. Right, I'm going to finish this coffee and then I need to tie a few rigs, so I shall catch up with you in a bit. That felt a bit tenchy. Well, I took that opportunity to bait up again and put 4 spots out, 25 baits with the usual mix. It's just gone 7 o'clock now and it's clouded over. There's a bit of a breeze in the water from the east, so yeah, maybe good for the maybe good conditions for, you know, a chance. Although I've caught here in blazing sunshine, when you think it's, you know, it doesn't look very carpy, but this does, so you never know. Okay, just gone 11 o'clock. Gear's all drying out now, nicely. Even though it's not sunny, still quite warm. Just seen a fish crash right in the middle of the island, but within the trees, because the fish can swim through the trees on that island. But that's the only sign for the last whatever hour or so. Couple of hours, yeah, so I think probably give it till 12, 1. Oh, we've just done it again. Yeah, and then I'll be off, but I'll see you before I go. There's been a couple of fish show just in the last 10 minutes or so. There's one out there near the big island, sort of tenting. It's back out of the water, so yeah, I may hang on for a little bit. It's what, coming up 12 o'clock now, so I may give it another couple of hours. Yeah. Come on. What was that? Okay, it's 1 o'clock. I can go now. I'm happy. That was a much better session. I'll be hoping for another one at the end of this week. I'll see you then, but in the meantime, if you like this video, please like, subscribe if you haven't. If you're out there, I hope you're having a few, and I'll see you soon.